Greetings, YouTube, and happy Thursday. Today is indeed a happy day because I have been saying for months that my prediction for the two cosmic champs that would be buffed around October, the ironic release of the Venom movie, was Venom and Carnage. I got a lot of pushback because, of course, everyone who hates my channel thinks that every single thing I say is either clickbait or false information. And, well, can't say today because finally we are getting some much needed updates to champions that in the comics are so OP, it's ridiculous. But in this game, I mean, I actually don't really like to fight Venom. I think he's a very aggressive defender, and the AI, especially in Alliance Quest when I find him, makes it to where I can still lose health even if I'm really good at parrying. But in general, Carnage is one of the worst champions in the game because, as the developers in New York City Comic Con last year said, they made him too OP and they had to scale him back. Although the irony is that when they made Carnage quote-unquote too powerful, that according to the developers, he actually could take down ROL Winter Soldier in more hits than Ghost, who they released. And thank God they have not buffed, because it's nice to have a champion that actually can be very, very good from the start. So we have another beta test. Hopefully this one doesn't cause $45,000 in theft from Kabam on their servers this time. But let's talk about it. And as always, if you don't like to read, I will do the reading for you. Summoners, as many of you have heard, our team has been hard at work planning a potential refresh to two cosmic champions. We're now ready to announce that those two champions are Venom and Carnage. To test out these potential changes, we're going to be launching our next invite-only beta test, which I've never been invited for. I don't get that party invite. I'm always home alone. Starting September 21st and running until September 25th, so this is only a 4-day beta test. We'll be testing out some potential changes to these two symbiote champions. On Friday, September 7th, a select group of summoners that have one or both of these two champions will receive an in-game invitation to take part in the beta test. If you receive a beta invite, you will have until Monday, September 10th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to opt into the beta test. Please keep in mind this is an invite-only beta program, and we are not taking requests at this time to join or be admitted into the program. While we understand that everybody will be eager to find out what potential changes might be coming your way, it is important to remember that we are using the feedback of those that are involved in the test to determine if the potential changes we are making will be the ones we want to move forward with, or if further tweaks are required. As such, we will not be taking feedback on the potential changes in any channels other than those created specifically for summoners in the beta. Note, those summoners invited that opt-in will have until Monday, September 10th at 11 a.m. And I also want to point out that this says, please note any rewards earned on the beta server from the Venom and Carnage update beta test will not be transferred to the regular game, and there are no additional rewards for participating in the Venom and Carnage update beta test. I do think that is a huge mistake by Kabam. If you want to reward the people who are invited in these beta tests, give them something. I'm not saying that it has to be a bunch of 5-star shards or tier 2 alphas, but at least give them, a couple of energy refills, right? Maybe like 100 units. It's not going to be something that people get super mad and jealous at if they don't get it, but at the same time, come on, people. I also want to say that if Kabam is still allowing their beta server to have the potential to buy units, if they haven't disabled that feature, that should be something in theory that's really easy to do, and that would have prevented the last problem in the first place. So I'm excited about Venom and Carnage being buffed. We have had some amazing summoners write me with suggestions on how they would like to see these champions tweaked in the past, and I'm inviting you, if you're watching this again, message me in the Line app. It's Prof Hoff, one word. I'm very easy to find. If you have some buff changes you would like to see, either Venom or Carnage, send them my way, and I'll try to make an updated video on what you would like to see before the beta test is actually live, and we'll see how your thoughts match up to what Kabam is actually trying to do in this beta test. But no matter what, I'm excited. These two champions are great in the comics. They should be great in the game. And for those of you who said there's no chance this is happening because Sony and Marvel are still at odds or whatever, you can see once and for all that that is a false, fake news theory. This is what we get, and hopefully these champions will be OP. I still think Carnage, in my perspective, should gain health back every time that he makes the champion bleed. There should be a life transfer that happened not only in the comics, but also in Spider-Man the Animated Series, which is how I got involved in Carnage, besides the Super Nintendo video game from the 1990s and those old enough to even remember what the Super Nintendo was might have an idea what I'm talking about. Everybody else is going to be like, dang, you're old. And you know what? I kind of am. So thanks for watching. I'm super hyped about this. And let me know how you think these champs should be buffed. I will try to put the most popular comments and suggestions in a future video in the next couple of weeks.